Alright, so one of the reasons why I created my channel is because I want to speak my truth, you feel me? I wanted to be able to spread a message out there to people that feel the exact same way how I feel about certain aspects of life, or hell, even life in general, and just be able to have other people resonate, especially as someone that, might go through the same thing that I'm going through. Someone be able to see me and like, I can see myself in this person. Another reason why I created this channel, or another reason why I do what I do now, is because I want to be able to look back in the future. I want to be able to look back at these videos kind of like almost like a little video diary, you feel me? Like almost like kind of like a diary, and be able to just see how I thought, like how I think, how I used to think, and be more self-aware of patterns that I have within myself, how I, move from day to day, you feel me? And I just want to be able to not only break those bad habits, those bad patterns in my life, but also develop better patterns. And with that being said, a bad habit that I tend to see within myself pretty frequently is that I'm a pretty vengeful person. The fact that I can inflict harm to the person that harmed me, right? It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful, my nigga. Like my nigga, I ain't going out like no bitch, bro. Like, you do me wrong, I need to get my lick back. That's just the way I think. Like, if you do me wrong, I have to do you wrong. If you cross me, I have to cross you. For most of my life, I never saw what was wrong with that. I never saw what was wrong with me just getting revenge, my nigga. Like, I never saw that. Like, I don't do wrong to people first. But my nigga, if you do wrong to me, nigga, I promise you, I don't care how long it takes, bro. I don't care how long it takes, bro. I'm getting my shit back from you. I don't care. I'm getting my shit back. I don't give a fuck. I'm not really trying to gas myself up for real, but like, I feel like me personally, I feel like I'm a chill nigga, bro. Like, I don't really, I don't really get in the way like that. I'm pretty harmless, if you can say that. Like, I'm pretty harmless. I'm pretty chill. So like, if you do wrong to me, that's your fault. Like, I don't have a lot of problems with many people for real. Like, so if you do wrong to me, that's your fault. I don't care. That's your fault, because I do nothing to just get you to cross me like that. Like what did I do type shit, you feel me? And I'm starting to realize like recently that the only reason why people will try you is because you put yourself in that situation. You put yourself in that position for people to try you. So if people see you like a bitch, niggas gonna treat you like a bitch. Essentially what I'm trying to say. People are gonna have to think twice before they think, bruh, let me not try him. Let me not do him wrong. Because despite me being a nice guy or whatever, once you do wrong to me, I don't care. Like, all that nice shit, is out the window. I don't care, but all that shit is gone. And revenge is just so sweet, my guy. Revenge, like the fact that I can inconvenience you the same way you inconvenience me, bro. Like, I feel like I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing God's work, bro. The fact that you fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck you over too. And that's the problem. That's the thing. Like, you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, I started to realize that karma is a bitch. Like, karma do not give a fuck about who crossed you, who did you dirty. You're bringing negativity into the world onto someone else. That's just gonna come back at you, regardless of what the other person did. Like, you can fucking get robbed one day, and you see that same person that robbed you, and you probably fucking shoot that nigga in the knee. I don't know. You probably do some crazy shit like that. That same negative energy you put out to that person that robbed you is gonna come back to you, regardless of the fact that that person robbed you first. And I'm starting to realize, as I'm doing more introspection, as I'm being more conscious of my actions, if you could say, I'm starting to realize that revenge is just a cycle of negativity. That's really all it is. Revenge is a cycle of negativity. You doing wrong to someone else, that person that you did wrong is gonna do that shit back to you. Let me give you a little example. Let's say Bill and Tom, right? Bill probably punched Tom or some shit. Tom's gonna punch Bill back off the sense of revenge. Bill's not gonna be like, oh, because I punched Tom, let me not, I deserve that punch back. Nah, Bill's gonna punch Tom again. The cycle of revenge is gonna continue to pile up upon each other. And I'm starting to realize that, like, that's how, shit like war is even a thing. So a country, probably does wrong to another country, and that country retaliates back to that first country. But that first country is not gonna back down and be like, you right, we fucked you over. This is what we deserve. Nah, they're gonna get their shit back too. They be like, nigga, what the fuck? Hey, hell nah, you ain't gonna put me like no bitch, bro. Fuck no. Like, and they're gonna do even worse. That's the thing. They're gonna one up on top of each other with the negativity. They're gonna one up on top of each other, because like, hell nah. If you're gonna do us dirty, we're gonna do you dirty times two. Do something wrong to someone else, that person's gonna do wrong to you times two, and you're gonna do wrong to that person times three. And that cycle just can continue to happen, and that's how shit like I said, shit like war is even a thing. You know, people in the hood, you know, you smoke they mans, they gonna smoke two of your mans. It was in our human nature just to get revenge at people, because we feel like that shit is gonna solve the issue, which the issue itself isn't the fact that they did you wrong. The issue is that you're bringing negativity into the world. That's the real issue. So in order to squash that shit, in order to stop that negativity, you have to be the bigger person, despite the fact that the person might, you know, wrong you at first. You have to be the bigger person and be like, you know, if I continue this cycle, the only thing it's gonna do is just get worse and get worse and get worse. And maybe something petty at first is gonna lead to something great, like fucking war and death of a lot of people. I'm making this video now because I'm starting to notice, I'm really noticing that pattern within me. Like, man, like, hell no, if you hold me on some shit, bro, I'm gonna hold you back too. And that karma is that, like, I'm noticing that karma always come back to me. I feel like if only people were really starting to realize that, yeah, someone might fuck you over. Like, life is not perfect at all. People are gonna do you wrong. That's the thing about life. People are gonna come over and just shit all over your plate for no reason. But it's up to you on how you respond. If you respond in a negative way, then negativity is gonna come back to you, regardless of whether the person might wrong you first. And although that might sound simple on paper, you're like, yeah, duh, if you bring negativity in the world, that's just gonna come back and bite you in the ass, of course. But like, you'd be surprised at how many people do not abide by this. The reason why I'm making this video, not only for me to check myself, but for you guys as the viewer, for you to check yourself too. Like, do you guys understand, like, the things that you do also have a reaction to it? Like, are y'all able to identify these patterns within yourselves? Like, you wonder why shit always goes wrong for you. You wonder why, you know, bad shit always happens in your life. Is because you always bring bad shit into the world? This is what I'm trying to say is, we as a people, we gotta learn how to switch that negativity into positivity. And a way to do that is forgiving. I know as easy as that might sound, like, that might sound so easy on paper, but it's really just so hard to be able to forgive the enemy that, you know, hurt you to begin with. It's so hard to do that, and especially in my case, because I feel like, nigga, I'm justified. Like, my actions are justifiable. The reason why I'm doing someone else wrong, because they did me wrong. Like, it's justifiable, but despite the fact that it is justifiable, it's still the wrong thing to do. So learning how to just forgive and forget, well, I don't know if you can forget, but learning how to just forgive, you feel me, is like a step into the right direction. And forgiveness is like it really just like challenges the ego so much in your mind. Like, it challenges the ego so much. And you might not want to forgive that person, no matter how much, you know, animosity you might feel. You might feel just so much anger and rage towards someone else. Forgiveness will always forever challenge the ego, and you might never want to forgive that person until you get your shit back, unless you do wrong to that other person. But the thing is, once you do wrong to that person, wrong shit is going to happen to you. So basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Just me personally, I'm trying to learn forgiveness more. Just learn how to forgive more. Learn how to take that negativity from my heart and just switch it around. You feel me? And that's really why I'm making this whole video to begin with. So it's just documenting, just be more self-aware of my actions. And next time I want to, you know, do wrong to the next nigga, I gotta be able to, you know, sit down and think like, hey, is this the right thing to do? Appreciate y'all for watching.